His name is Nihad. He is Syrian. He left his country to seek refuge in Switzerland in September 2015, together with his wife, his sister, and his 3-year-old daughter, Fidanne. He traveled for 21 days and paid $12,000 in cash to traffickers in order to reach Europe. His escape wasn't a walk in the park.
تذكرت حياتي كلها في البحر. هناك اعتقاد أنه نحن في وطننا أموات فنموت أحسن ما نبقى أموات هناك.
Nihad was living in Al-Kamishli, a Kurdish region in the north of Syria, when war broke out in March 2011. He was called up to fight for the Syrian army in 2012, but refused to enlist because he did not want to kill civilians.
الجيش هو تابع للنظام، والنظام يقتل الأبرياء المدنيين. كان يجب علي أن أقتل المدنيين الأبرياء، وإلا سأقتل. لهذا سافرت.
First destination, the Domiz refugee camp in Iraqi Kurdistan. He fled his country, leaving behind his family and his pregnant wife. Nihad is a qualified psychologist, and on arrival he found a job with MSF. He treated invisible wounds, listening and helping men who had been traumatized by the atrocities they were forced to commit after being conscripted by armed groups or by the regime.
يعني أنا كنت أحب هذه المهنة كثيرا، فشعوري كان قوي جدا. يعني كل يوم أحس أني أقوى. الفريق كان لديه روح الصداقة، روح التعاون، روح العمل.
Nihad had almost everything in Domiz: a job, a small home, even his family had managed to join him. Nonetheless, Nihad had a firm goal in mind: to reach Europe at any cost.
عندما خرجت من سوريا كان لدي فكرة أن لا أبقى في كردستان أصلا، لأن كردستان هي بالذات ليست مستقرة نوعا ما، ليست مستقرة. أنا كنت مرتبطا كثيرا بالمرضى، لا أستطيع بهذه السرعة مثلا أن أتركهم، ولكن كنت أقول لنفسي لقد سنحت للفرصة هي أذهب.
Their journey to Switzerland was a nightmare. Like hundreds of others, Nihad and his family were crammed into a suffocating minibus for the trip to Izmir in Turkey in order to attempt the crossing to Greece. Nihad feared drowning along with his family out at the sea on the inflatable boats that were overcrowded with migrants. Suddenly, he was struck with doubt.
أنا قررت إنه أرجع ما أروح. طلعت على البحر، يعني خفت كتير. طلعت على أولادي مثلا، شعور يعني لم أكن أفكر في نفسي، أفكر في ابنتي، زوجتي، أختي، لأني أنا كنت مسؤول يعني عنهم. بكيت أول عندما صعدوا البلم، كوحوش صعدوا عليها، الشباب صعدوا عليها وظلوا النسوان يعني ظلوا الأخير. يعني تحس إنه يوم الحشر، ما أعرف، يعني مثل وحوش.
The Greek coast, Athens, Macedonia, Serbia, Hungary, and Austria, traveling day and night by car and on foot, under driving rain, through the freezing cold, and without much to eat. Finally, they arrived in Switzerland.
أنا عندما أتذكر الطريق يعني أشعر بالتوتر. لا، سويسرا حتى الآن لا أحس إنه مثلا صحيح أنا في بلد آمن، ولكن أتذكر الطريق. دائما أتذكر الطريق، معاناة الطريق.
In a small room in a refugee center near Zurich, Nihad's family are trying to rebuild their lives far away from the war, and they look to the future with hope. Despite all their hardships, Nihad does all he can to protect his 3-year-old daughter, especially on a psychological level.
نحن كبار لا نتحمل هذه، ونحاول أن ننسى، فالصغار صعب عليهم، يخافون.
When he plays the guitar, Nihad is transported back to far-off Syria, and he hasn't lost hope of returning there someday, when the war is over.